Hey, what's good? What's going on, everybody? You
What's
already
going
know who
on?
it is. It's your favorite soulful child. Yeah, sure, come with you. And man, look, I had to come in 2022 banging, man. I had to bring the sauce in and fire in. And I thought it was the best way to bring it in with my man, Steve-O the rapper. You already know it's off the
Fucking get it.
muscle. What's up, man?
Yes,
It's off the
sir.
muscle. How you feeling?
Guide off the muscle. Guide off the muscle, man. Thank you for having me. I'm feeling great. Um, we just working hard this year and more years to come. We work hard, play hard, and we
Yo.
get shit done.
Yeah, you got to, man. Work hard, play hard. That's what it's all about, man. If you don't work, you can't play. You feel me?
Exactly.
So you gotta
And I
work,
want to
man.
play. I
You
want
wanna
to play,
play?
so I gotta work hard.
You gotta work hard, super hard, bro. So man,
Hell
look,
yeah.
I love the song, and it was like I said, when we first started talking, man, I just it's a vibe. We both felt that vibe, man, and
Yeah, hell yeah.
the artists feel that vibe. They definitely
hmm
vibe with that song. And if you right now tuning in, listen right now, and you have not known anything about my man Steve-O the rapper, and you've been listening to the podcast, first of all, I'm going to tell you to stop what you're doing. You're sleeping. Go replay the whole
Yeah.
podcast. Go from one person to the next. But man, when you see my man Steve-O the rapper pop up on your radio, your play on whatever you're playing on it, look, you want to turn that thing all the way up because it's off the muscle. You feel me?
Hell
You
yeah.
gotta get on that vibe. So go listen right now. Tap in on iHeartradio and Spotify and every other platform. All right, so tap in. But bro, I gotta let everybody know, man. I'm gonna let everybody know. Look, let them know where you from. Who is Steve-O the rapper, man? Let them tap in a little bit about you before we actually dive into the song Off the Muscle.
Well, yeah. As you know, I'm Steve-O the rapper. From Irvington, New Jersey. You know, started rapping when I was like about 16, 17. It kind of didn't take off until like last year, 2021, and we started going crazy, working hard. I linked up with Yaya, you feel me? And then you feel me? She got me a deal, and then we just been going crazy ever since. And now we got it off the muscle.
Shout out to Yaya, brother. Yo, that's
Yeah.
my girl, bro. She is dope. She's fire, bro. Hey,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
she got that spirit. She got that vibe. So anything connected her, anybody connected her is definitely uplifting, man. Definitely.
Yaya is my first manager, and
Yeah.
I don't think I want another manager because she's like a momager, yo. She's like my mother.
Momager, yeah. Like she let you
Yeah,
know we
hell
gotta get this done.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
bro. She keeps me on task. She schedules everything for me, tells me where to go, where to
Let's
be.
go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey, shout
exactly.
out to Yaya again. She got that sauce, bro. She the one out here pulling the strings, you feel me? So,
Yeah,
since you
yeah.
guys have like definitely linked up and you said you started this journey fully about a year ago, really just tapping into what you can do. What is the biggest thing you say you have learned, since starting?
Ooh, the biggest thing that I've learned, you can't be too big headed. You always gotta reciprocate love because if you go into the industry anti-industry, you can't expect industry love. That's
Right.
what a lot of people don't understand. Oh, you're like, oh, I'm independent. I don't need nobody. Did it all by myself. Yada yada yada. And then the people that actually helped you are looking like, okay. And then when you want the love back, and then nobody shows you love, and you can't get mad.
Yeah, because
That's
you
the one thing I've
rejected it,
learned.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's deep, man. You have to be receiving into the love that's going to
hmm
be given. And
Yeah.
and I really like myself, love could be in tough love too, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like you've learned a lot too. Being able
hmm
to, like you said, Mama Yaya not playing. She making sure
Hold
you
it here.
on that thing. She
Yeah.
making sure you,
Hell yeah.
yeah, on time. Hey, bro, where you at on it?
hmm
So look, I see the journey, man. So when you made this song Off the Muscle, was that one of your first project coming into to 2021, or was this like one of your projects?
No, off the muscle was off the muscle in 2020. I think I dropped off the muscle late 2020, but it didn't
Late
start
2020?
gaining. Yeah, but it didn't start gaining traction until 2021. that's when a lot of people started listening to it more. Yeah, because back in 2020, I don't really think I had like a core fan base. I was just building my fan base. You know, those 12 people that always listen to your music and like your pictures.
Yeah.
That's the type of fans I had back in 2020. It wasn't until 2021 when I started gaining traction and more people started listening to Off the Muscle, and it just started going
Yeah, it
crazy.
started going fire.
Every time I perform that song, the crowd goes crazy.
Ooh.
It goes crazy. Yeah.
Were you expected to get that reaction since when you first started it? It wasn't getting that much. Were you expected it to grow like that?
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I did expect it, but I didn't expect it how it went. I expected it to gain traction right away, but it didn't.
Yeah.
And then it kind of stopped for a minute, and then it started picking up again. I was like, oh, okay, better late than never.
Right? Like, at least I see it now. You feel me?
Yeah, right. Better late than never.
That's
hey, I
funny,
don't got no
man.
problem with it.
Hey, that's what's up. Like, I'd rather see it now. Like you said, I
Yeah.
never get a chance to see it. So, man,
and
definitely...
thank you for the award, by the way. Thank you for the award, for the iHeartradio award. Yeah,
always,
I'm still waiting for the award in the mail. You know, we have
come.
a snowstorm coming, so I don't know when it's gonna come.
I got you. No, it's probably coming out this week. Monday. I know for sure. So I would definitely get that to you, bro. Then you guys gonna have the updates.
I'm gonna hang it right on my wall.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. You know,
appreciate
but
it.
that song
right
itself, the listeners, you know, the listeners out there definitely uplifted you the most. You know what I'm saying? They found your song the most hype. You feel me? So you the artists out here turning it up. We got all type of artists that come on, but for some reason, like you said, that vibe is understood, and they was off the muscle with you, man. Like, so it was really dope, hands down, for that award to be given. So, man, shout out to you. That's definitely dope.
I appreciate it. The way that song came about, it was I actually created that song in LA. And while I was out in LA, my boy had like did a studio session, and then he let me use like the rest of his time, and I was just that day I was just feeling like, you know, I was just feeling like the shit. So we just, you feel me? We just heard the beat, started going crazy. I was like, got it up the muscle. And then right after that, well, as soon as, because me with songs, as soon as I get like a good hook, I'm able to ride off that straight.
Right after that hook.
Yeah.
That's
I just feel like the shit. Yeah.
The man said, never broke, bitch. Never bitch broke. Came back with some bands. Put 10 safe in, look, put 10 racks in the safe for the rain.
10 couple bands and I drop it on a chain.
Yo, it made me laugh. I was like, bro, he is so funny. I can't even stop laughing out there. He was like, left her broke, bro.
Hell yeah. Bitch bro came back with some bands.
So I wasn't even playing. Like, I'm gonna let you know, I was down for a minute, but I came back with it. I leave you broke for a second.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, that's what's
up. How, you feel me? Hell yeah.
Hey, my wife love that song, bro. She put that thing on loud. Like, she like, hey, you feeling it today? I'm like, I ain't feeling it today. She like, you wanna get hype? I'm like, let's get hype. She like, all right, Steve-O. Hey, Steve-O. We off the bus with it, bro. Every time they hear it, I'm like, bro, who that? Yeah, yo, you gonna remember my man's name, bro. Steve-O the rapper, bro. Definitely. Again, y'all.
That's the type of energy. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
That's the type of energy I like to bring to people. Like, because music is psychedelic. Yeah. So if I could give somebody a good vibe and somebody could rock to or go to the gym to or listening to while walking or doing anything, that'll make my day.
Yeah, you do all those things together and it's still hype you over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, you hit that right on the nail, bro. If that was your plan, that was your mission, boom. You did it. Yeah. Kudos, bro. Good job. You definitely hit there, bro. And I like how you said you was feeling it. I was feeling the shit. So like you listen to that song, you're like, I'm feeling myself. Like I'm this shit. I'm off the
Mm-hmm.
muscle. Like, look,
Yeah,
what you doing
got
with
off the
yourself?
muscle. Mm-hmm.
So I'm really with
Mm-hmm.
that, bro. You know, I feel like on that journey, you know, when you met Mama Yaya, as you say, and
Mm-hmm.
she's
Yeah.
pushing you and you see yourself growing. I feel like, you know, when people are doing those type of things like manifestation, they're really pushing their passion, but you had to
Yeah.
believe in some type of way to believe in her to do what she had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm really big on manifestation and prayer.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I believe I believe us as humans, we have more power in our mind that we think we do, that we're trained to be. I believe if you manifest something and work towards that goal every single day and just project your goals forward and feel like you're gonna be in that space sooner or later, it'll happen.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I
you gotta
believe.
be on it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, people just stop. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They always just stop and they're like, "Oh, I'm not getting nowhere." It's like
Yeah, exactly.
sometimes you meet someone, or every time somebody get more
Mm-hmm.
exposure to you, it's like you get one step closer.
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly. I had a situation like that probably back in 2018.
Right?
I had a little song that was buzzing. It was named Karate. It was buzzing for like a hot minute. I thought I was like, whoa, okay, this is the song that's gonna blow me up.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting back and just waiting. Nah, you can't do
Nah.
that. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I know even though the song was blowing up, okay, still has to be more work that's put in behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and that's what I didn't know. But now I know
Yeah, look, nah,
the
you
right
can't
thing.
sit. You gotta do more and
Yeah,
more and more, you know. And honestly, you sit, that's when you start thinking, contemplating,
mm-hmm.
doubting, you start doubting yourself more, and you know,
Yeah.
you're not believing in yourself anymore. You just really gotta get out there and keep pushing it, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And you said you only been doing it for a year. You know, what made you step out this year versus last year or the year before?
Well, this year I don't know. Yo. People ask me how you get to this point, how'd you do this, how'd you do that. I have no idea what to tell them. Everything happens so
Oh,
fast.
yeah,
It's just like boom. I did this over here, that. Boom, I did this over here, got that. Boom, did this, did that. Boom, did this over here, got that. And then when you sit back and think, how you did all of this, you don't even know because you was doing so many things at once to reach one
thanks.
goal and you don't know what happened.
You was just out here targeting your goals, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And I had no time to sit back, relax, and think of how I got to this point.
Mm. And that mean you was really out here hustling, bro. My boy is really out here grinding, you know, keeping
Yeah,
yourself busy.
yeah, everybody. I always try to keep myself busy. Everybody's like, "How you get to this point?" I'm like, I have no idea. I can't even tell you. I have bags under my eyes. I don't.
Just know I'm tired, you know. Just gotta keep going.
Yeah,
Though. I don't know.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
You gotta keep going, bro. That's what's up. So look, what's some future projects that you got going up? Because since Off the Muscle came banging so hard, I know
Mm-hmm.
everybody like, man, what my man's got coming up next? What you in there cooking?
Yeah. Okay, first, okay, it was Off the Muscle, and then I had recently dropped Dinner Shooter. Next, excuse me, next, I got this banger coming.
Yeah.
That's called Cut Your Losses. It's I just posted a snippet on my Instagram today. You could go check it out at
Hey,
Steve the Rapper on my
hey,
Instagram.
hey.
I'm Steve the Rapper on like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I don't have a Twitter, but everything else, Steve the Rapper.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Look.
yeah, so I got a song named Cut Your Losses coming out soon, maybe late February, early March, because we're still working on a marketing plan. And I don't know if I'm gonna release that as a single or add another song to it because I know people have been waiting for me to drop. Every day someone is in my DM like, when are you gonna drop? Or my comments like, when are you gonna drop? We're waiting. And I'm like, good music takes time.
Nah, yeah, like I
Give
gotta.
give me a chance. Cause I only drop when I feel like it's time to drop, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. I can't record, mix and master, and drop without me feeling 100% about this song. That's why it takes me so long to release music. I need to feel 100%. If I feel 99%, I won't drop. It needs to be 100.
It leave 100. Hey, what's I want to be perfect with it, and it's like
Yeah,
perfecting your craft, really mastering your craft, and
yeah.
that's why you get the reactions that you get because you
Hmm.
have put your time and effort into the song, and you have perfected your craft. And you said,
Hmm.
okay, where people may feel like, hey man, it's dope the way it is. You're like, I feel some, I could, tweet this about it, tweet that about it, and it's
Yeah,
really all about you. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's about you, how you feel about it. No.
yeah, exactly. I was in the studio last night, and you feel me? I had my boys in the studio, with our personal engineer, and we was recording a new song, and I had did this one line, and then there was like everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. It go hard." I go, "Nope, delete." Next, let's do it over. We gotta do it over because I don't care what nobody says. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm not gonna keep it, release it, or anything. It could be everybody could say it's the hottest shit in the world. Everybody in the studio could be like, "Oh, it's hot,
Yeah.
hot, hot, hot." No, I don't like it. I'm not releasing it.
But you're like your biggest critic, you know that like
Yeah, I am.
there's a lot of people who are hard on themselves. They don't know that they go through life having hardships because of their own personal opinion of themselves. So
Mm,
you're really taking that and you put it in a positive way. You're like, nope, I don't like it. It's all
yeah,
right. I put more extra work in.
yeah,
And
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
coming out. Your boys
Hmm.
probably standing there looking at it like this man
Yeah,
lost his
you,
mind.
you feel me? You feel me? But I've been doing this for um about a year now, and it's been working out. I've actually been taking the time to work more on my craft and figure out the best way possible to go about making music, and it's been working out.
Thanks. Hey man, don't fix that that ain't
Yeah,
broken, bro. You feel me?
exactly.
Look, keep doing your
Hmm.
work, keep doing your grind, man. And you mentioned of manifestation, like you said,
Hmm.
I feel like that's just what you did. You manifested it. It's like you saying, I don't know
Yeah,
how I did it. I just did it. You believed in yourself. You knew that you wanted
exactly.
to perfect your craft, you wanted to master your craft, and your hard work is showing up. So now, like, you gotta stay in that kitchen cooking. You feel me? And I know Yaya gonna be on
Exactly.
your butt, so she's not gonna let you slack off, man.
Nah, trust me, she is not.
Yeah, she's not gonna let
She
you
is
slack
not.
off at all, man.
Mm-mm.
And y'all kid not caught that social media right here. He just gave out. Look, hey man, I'm gonna give opportunity. Shout out to social media again. If they if they don't even know how to
Hmm.
spell it, just let them know. The people gonna be looking for you.
Oh yeah. All platforms. Let's see. Instagram, TikTok, and what else do I have? Facebook. I don't know if you're over like 35, you can go on Facebook for some content. Stevo the rapper. STEVOTHERAPPER.
Yeah.
Um, all together. So yeah, all the platforms. Stevo the rapper.
Now y'all cannot say I don't know where to find them. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You
Mm-hmm.
know where to
And you know how to
find them.
spell it now.
Yeah, you know how to spell it. Don't spell it wrong.
Yeah,
You know how to
exactly.
spell it. So look, man, you say you made like this yearly commitment and everything been working out. Before that, you had to make a decision. Like as a kid,
Mhm.
did you wanted to do music or that you want to do something else, or music just sort of happened? You know, what's the deal?
Good question. Very good question. As a kid, I was confused on what I wanted to do. Let me tell you why. Um, when I was younger, I wanted to play ball, right? I feel like every rapper wanted to be a baller and every baller wanted to be a rapper. But when I was younger, I wanted to play ball. I tried out for the middle school team. I didn't I didn't I didn't make the team, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe ball is not for me. But I didn't start rapping at this time yet. So fast forward to high school freshman year, I tried out for the basketball team and I made it. I was like,
Hey.
okay, I'm not as bad as I think, right? So we're practicing. The coaches making us practice, running drills, doing all that, yada yada yada. Um, I at that time I wasn't very good under pressure, right? So we're in the gym practicing, and he's just looking at me, like staring me down, because I was like the last pick to be on the team. So he's just
Okay.
like staring me down while we're running drills. And at that time, I was not very good under pressure. And we're running drills, and I'm like shooting, and I'm fucking missing all my shots. Right? I'm missing all my shots. I'm like blowing easy layups for our running scrimmages and doing all that, right? So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, this guy is like never gonna give me a chance to play inside of a real game. What am I doing? Yada yada yada. Right?
Yeah.
So as the season progresses, I get a little more confident and finally start being able to play under pressure at that young age. And during practice, I was hitting my shots, doing all of this, yada yada yada. And he puts me in a game for the first time, and I completely blow it. Right? I completely blow it. Right? Um, like 5 minutes later, he pulls me out of the game. Doesn't say anything to me. Right? So I'm like, oh shit, maybe basketball is seriously not the way for me to go. So right after that, probably like sophomore year of high school, I start picking up music. I taught myself how to rap. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Wayne, Drake, 50 Cent,
Yeah.
all the old school, T-Pain, Nelly, all, like
Yeah.
Usher,
The
all the
grace
old
out
school.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I listen to a lot of Rihanna, right?
Rihanna
Um,
specifically.
yeah, I listen to a lot of Rihanna. So yeah, I started rapping about sophomore year in high school. I wasn't really good when I first started. I didn't get good until I say maybe senior year of high school when I just started putting in more word practicing and all of that. And then right after I graduated high school, I came out with one of my songs that was buzzing called Karate.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the time when it started buzzing, and I was just sitting back and letting it gain buzz without putting any work behind it,
Yeah.
and it never blew up fully. So I was just like, all right. And then now we fast forward to this point, and the rest is history.
Hey, so look, see, I didn't know what I was gonna do. You was out here trying though, even though you was making people life stressful, just your coach.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
probably feel like I gave this guy a chance.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I still play ball. I'm way better now, though. I'm
Right.
way better at ball now because I had years to practice.
You had years. Look, you had that coach just really staring at you like that.
Finally, out of high school, I got better at basketball.
And that was the year of prosperity right there.
Yeah, right.
That's
It
funny,
feels
man.
like
That's what's up.
I was hoping everything happened during high school because I wanted to be one of those kids that got to leave class, go do a show or something. I wanted to be one of
Yeah.
those kids so badly, but everything happens after high school. I didn't get booked until after high school. I didn't do shows after high school. I was like, whatever, better late than never. Late bloomer, I guess.
Yeah.
Late
So
bloomer.
whatever. Well, late bloomer.
Yeah, right.
Like it's whatever.
I guess. Yeah.
At least you kept trying, man. You didn't give up on yourself. I like
Nah, never. Never.
Even when you was,
Never.
shooting on them bad shots, you didn't give up on yourself. So hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and I missed
it.
100 of the ones I did take.
There you go. That's honesty for you, though.
Yeah.
At least you're 100% honest. You ain't hyping yourself up. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man. So everybody was like literally tapping in with you, being able to see you like bloom. So like you said, late bloom, but it's not really a late bloom because you coming in off the bat, learning so much, growing too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like it's right on time.
Right? Yeah, divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. And you're gonna have the right people around you to push you further. I feel like great things coming up more and more for you. What are some exciting events that audience can look for you to be at or show up and pop up to? You know what I'm saying? What's the deal?
Right now, my manager and I are working on booking a venue in a couple venues in New Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, and one other state, but I can't remember. This is why I have her. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of shows. We're gonna be releasing the dates on my Instagram again, Steve the Rapper. Any event or any concert that I'll have in the future or anything that I'm doing. For me, I like to be transparent with my supporters and let them know what I'm doing. So I'll always post it on my Instagram, on my story, or wherever.
So now y'all gotta go follow him. Now you have no choice. All right. Now you came in being nosy. And you got some positivity, right? Got some laughter, So got a good vibe. Now you gotta follow my man Steve the Rapper if you have not already. And if you have, go back and replay that thing, off the muscle and get hyped some more because you got more coming, bro.
And I got a new snippet on my Instagram, so you can go check that out.
Go check crazy. It out. Hey, go crazy. You hype,
more
man,
bangers.
Man. More bangers. Two. Those are good numbers. It's a great year for you to really step out there some more and just be more awesome, bro.
Yes. February is going to be a good month because that's when hopefully I drop. So right after that, we're going to be pushing the song hard because it's a banger. And once you hear it, you have no choice but to get up on your feet.
And get up, wake up. Look, wake up out your sleep, get up, get the crust out your eyes. If you mad, get glad you got your feet, bro.
Exactly.
It's all good, bro. I like that. Y'all gotta go follow my boy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying it. Go follow. Like you said, y'all need some hype me up. Y'all too sad. I see y'all. Y'all too sad right now. Y'all need Steve the Rapper. Look, they need you, bro.
I bring that energy.
You do. You bring that energy, man. So look, what would be one, I say, music or project if you worked on in the past or working on the future that you could say has challenged you since this journey? You popped off just jumping off the banger, off the porch with it. So, what is something that has challenged you along the way?
What was challenging along the way was changing my approach on how I made music because I didn't really know what my audience was and what I didn't really know what type of music that I wanted to make. I was always trying. I was dibbling and dabbling in other sounds. I didn't really have my sound.
Right.
I feel like that was probably why I wasn't able to gravitate towards a core audience because I didn't have a specific sound that only relates to me.
Right.
I didn't have my own sound. So what was challenging was finding my own sound, which is challenging for some people. That's why a lot of people sound the same because they can't find their own sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like me finally finding my own sound has helped me propel into the position that I am now.
Finding yourself. I think that's very important for a lot of people to find themselves. And that's I feel like it's the only way you're gonna be able to know where your growth is, where you need to get better at. What are your high points are. Because if you don't know it, how can you change?
Exactly.
It's cool to even hear you say that, so because you acknowledge what you went through. You know what I'm saying? And the growth, the mindset, and the journey that you on, man. It's like elevation from here. You feel me?
I feel like after last year, I got so much smarter about the music industry because, like I said, Yaya has taught me so much that I didn't know about this industry and how artists actually get paid or like what we actually have to do behind the scenes. everything like that. It's a blessing to have somebody like that in my life that can actually show me the way, you know, and just give me the right nudge in the direction that I need to go. So
yeah, thanks. Shout
shout
out
out to
to
her.
hey, shout out to Yaya. Hey man, speaking of Yaya, how did y'all actually meet, man? It was like divine timing of that too. It was a vibe.
This is why I say everything happens for a reason, right? I was never supposed to meet Yaya, right?
Wow.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you why. So I was supposed to meet with someone else that I guess was A&R for Sony, because I was with Sony at the time, but now she's with Universal. So at the time, I was with Sony. I was supposed to meet with another A&R that was at Sony. I flew out to Atlanta to do a signing, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess Yaya was working with this guy, and she told me as soon as I stepped in the room, before she even heard my music, she felt my energy and like the way I presented myself, and the way I just like ran the room, like even before she even knew who I was or like listened to my music or anything like that.
Yeah.
And right after she heard my music, it was just like the icing on the cake, because she's been I guess trying to manage artists, but she could never find quote unquote good artists to manage. Yeah. So after I presented myself to them, I guess that was just like the icing on the cake. She hit me up probably like a couple days later, and because she was ready to move on and go from Sony to under Universal, which is like she's directly under Universal now, so like a big label. So she was ready to, move up, and she was like, I want to manage you, and I want to take you with me to this level, and then we're gonna do this to get here, and then we're gonna do that to get here. She gave me a step-by-step plan of how we're gonna move and how we're gonna do this, and for some reason, I don't know why, I've never met her before. I've never heard about her, but I don't know why, but something in me told me to just trust her. And I did. And ever since then, I couldn't imagine someone else being my manager.
Let's go.
I'm telling you.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, she is, Brian. I'm telling you, she's so dope. Just having a conversation with her changes your life. You know what I mean? Like,
she got so many keys.
She do, man. You be like, dang, what was I looking at the whole time? Why did I not know that? But no, I definitely shout out to Yaya, man. I am definitely behind her 100%. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy, actually, honestly, how I actually we actually met because far as Yaya,
how did you guys meet?
Yeah, because it was crazy because actually I had her name came up before I actually met her. So I would work outside. I got different businesses, so I work with this cleaning business with me and my wife. And this guy that I knew, he did music. And he's with Broken Child Entertainment. He would show me his music and stuff. I told him show him on my iHeartradio, and then show him the artists. And I was telling him about STEVOTHERAPPER, right? So I was telling him about you, and he showed me about his music and his brother that was signed on to Sony. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I'm like, all right. A couple of days later, he sent me like on Instagram when you share someone's video, right? So he shares Yaya picture. She took like a picture. She had like a yellow outfit, or I don't know. She had an outfit on, it was fly. And he sent it to me. And I remember seeing that picture, going down my timeline, like, oh, I liked it. It kept going. And he sent it to me, but he didn't type anything. He just sent it. And I'm like, okay, why did you send me her? This is very weird because, she had reached out to me a couple of days, told me that you was her artist, and we had just released your song onto TikTok and iHeartradio. So he had just dropped on all platforms for P.E.G. So when I did it on TikTok, she saw it and she's like, oh, that's my artist. You feel me? And so she hits me up. And so I'm trying to I see her all right on administrator on P.E.G telling me about it, and I remember her telling me about she sees this girl that does music, and she told me, but I think she's with Steve the Rapper because my wife listens to your song all the time. So I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean she's Steve the Rapper? Like, what do you mean? So I'm like, okay, let me see. We go through the message, and I'm realizing, like, hold on, okay, she texts me here. Oh snap! So it's the same. I'm talking about, I clicked the picture. She had the same picture on that dude had sent me. He didn't send anything like, hey, this is such and such. He just sent her a picture. So I'm like, oh snap, this is the same girl. So I just literally didn't even say that back to her. I go back to his Instagram, and I'm like, why did you send me her? And he was like, something about Sony, and his boy was supposed to like either meet up with her or he was signed with her or something like that. And something like they knew her. And I'm like, oh. And he was like, your artist, Steve the Rapper, that's her dude. So everybody's telling me this is your manager. I'm like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? I do it out of love. I did not know. So she's like, okay. She hits me up on my personal page, and we're not realizing we're talking to this. I'm like, I guess she didn't realize she was talking to me, because when I looked through the PG page, I'm like, okay, the administrator showed me, because my wife kept talking about Steve the Rapper. So I'm like, all right, it's got to be connected somehow, because I'm so lost, because none of us has said anything to each other. But Yaya is the main person that keeps popping back up. You feel me? So she's like, oh, let's talk. And then she tells me, let's talk. All right, cool. So at first, she's not knowing that we're the same person. I was gonna pay her just to have a consult with me, like just talk to me. But then she talks to me, and we get a vibe off the bat. Like off the bat, it was the vibe. And she's like, she's like, how did I just did a event out there with where are you from? I'm in Texas. She's like, yeah. I just did an event with Steve the Rapper, and then she tells me the place, and I'm like, that's not too far from where I'm at. Like, how I didn't know how I did not know we drop his stuff here on iHeartradio and in all platforms. And he did a performance not too long ago, and I did not know, like, what? So she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, he did so well when they dropped on the platform. I'm talking about ratings is just fire. And so she's talking, and she realized, she's like, I want to do an event in Texas. So boom, now we're working on an event to do out here in Texas. And and then I linked up with her with the South by Southwestern concert. So it was a blessing that came out of it, but it was literally like divine timing, like you said, because he brings up this person. I'm like, I see her on Instagram, but like, I just know she does music. I did not knowing this person is your manager.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you, she be everywhere.
Right, and the thing was, we was talking directly, you know. So I was like, I got his music. I mean, I didn't know till she's like, hey, that's my artist. I'm like, wow, you see how the universe works, because it was really just genuine love uplifting you, and boom, got a nice, opportunity out there. And then I'm vibing with someone that's, like you said, Universal Studios. I wouldn't even thought of, like, if I could have planned that, I probably wouldn't even hit that on the nail. You feel me? So, because it was just that divine time. And so I feel like it's crazy how it all happened. And then boom, off the bat, the interview happened. I'm like, I gotta have an interview with Steve the Rapper, because I'm like, he's coming up really too, Yaya's floating around. I'm just meeting people around here, and I'm like, he's a hot topic too. And I'm meeting up with people. I'm like, I gotta get on with Steve the Rapper, bro. I got to. So like, boom.
Yeah, appreciate that. We here now. Let's do it.
So we're gonna definitely be doing more connection, man. It's a vibe. You a vibe, Yaya a vibe. So I hope everybody else here got a vibe off it. And we off the muscle, man. We with it.
Hell yeah, we got off the muscle, baby.
Yeah, that manifestation, man.
Hell yeah.
I want everybody to still continue to tap in with you, man. You gave out, not only you gave out the social media, my man spelled it. So you ain't get it. You gotta go replay it. You gotta go You gotta go get that, man. It's definitely love getting on here, talking to you, and it's just like, again, acknowledging your growth, because look what a year has done for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's
2021 went by fast.
Yeah, 2020 went by fast. It's been I can say 2021 was probably the best year for my music career so far. Yeah, so far, because 2021 I went on tour for the first time of my life, and I enjoyed it a lot. we stayed in this mansion. I was like, oh, this is everything was like so new to me. I went on tour. We did multiple shows from city to city.
Lego.
Yeah, and then now we're about to probably do a tour in California. I think it's either California or Chicago, but yeah, man, 2021 was probably the best year of my life. I released then the shooter gaining traction like crazy.
Yeah.
Then again we had the Off the Muscle before that. It was like, yo,
Vegas back to back.
Yeah, and then we had Penthouse Vibes that was gaining traction too. Oh, yo, I don't know what was going on with me in 2021, but we killed it.
It's still going, bro. It's more to come. You feel me? It's way more to come. And this year about to take off so fast too. So man, it's off the gas. We got our pedal to the metal. So as you coming in 2022 with more events, more endeavors, more journeys, more elevation, you feel me? Manifestation you'll be doing. What could you tell to the people that's right now like, man, I want to start, but they hesitate. I always like to ask that question, that doubt come in where we feel like we're not going to make it. What would you say to them as they're looking at your journey? Because many people, probably thought you had been in the game for a minute and you really jumped off the porch just running hard for a year,
Good question.
What would you say?
When I had first started, my biggest concern was, what would other people think about this? Or not to say that I don't take constructive criticism, which I do. But my biggest thing was that I always cared what people would think. And I feel like that was a big problem because because one person might like this and the other person might not like it, and then the choice would be up to me. So what I would say is not to be careless, but you could not care as much, because if you focus on the people that don't show you support, then you're gonna neglect the people that actually do show you support. And you're just gonna focus on the people that don't show you support. So I say pay more attention to the people that do support you, and just feed off that positive energy, that positive vibe, because it's gonna uplift you, make you feel better about yourself, and make you create the best content that you can, because it's always good to have those types of people in your circle, just to be there to uplift you and push you through hard times. So that's what I would tell people. Just focus on the people that actually do show you support.
Can't focus on the dead fish in the sea. We can't eat all those. You feel me? Like
exactly.
We gonna die. We eat them. We gonna look like the dead fish. We all gonna be poisoned. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for the belly. So you gotta worry about the ones that's alive, like you said, pushing you, the ones that's motivating you, the ones that's gonna give you the support, show you that support. You get that support back out. Equal give and take.
Yeah, and it's a lot of hard work. Some people think that all the rappers that blew up, that it happened overnight. It might seem like that. One day it's gonna look like it happened overnight, probably for them too. And then it seems like that, but these people have been perfecting their crafts for years, if not more. Like things take time. Things take time.
Things take time. So look, everybody out there that's thinking right now, it's supposed to happen right now. My man STEVOTHERAPPER just shared, experiences where it's not supposed to happen right now. It's gonna happen in divine time. So keep going, keep pushing, man. Don't give up on yourself. The only thing you're guaranteed right now, if you give up on yourself, is that you don't, you gave up. You'll never know.
Yeah, exactly. If you never try, you'll never know. You'll look back 6 months and then be like, damn, what if I started 6 months ago? Well, you didn't. So start now.
Yeah. And it may still contemplate another 6 months. Now that's a whole year. Then it went by and we still in the same spot, just talking about it. So get up, go do it. And look, if you need some motivation to get up to go do it, make sure you tap in on P.E.G Podcast. Listen to my man STEVOTHERAPPER Rapper, Off the Muscle.
Got off the muscle. Yes,
Make sure you tap into his Instagram. Listen to all the newest updates he got coming out. And then if you still need some more motivation, just go through iHeartradio, go through Spotify, go Google Play, and listen to my man Stevo the Rapper on all platforms. You feel me? You gonna get up. You gonna wake up on one way to the other. Look, tell him we gonna get that vibe.
Once you feel that, your shoulders start moving, you start bopping, you're like, oh damn, now I gotta go do something.
Now I gotta go get some. I gotta go do something. Look, that's what's up. So look, get up, man. Make sure y'all definitely get y'all some motivation because positivity is where it's at, man. And I'm not gonna make my man shut out his social media again because he spelled it for you. All right, look, I know he spelled it for you. STEVOTHERAPPER Rapper on all platforms, y'all. Look, if nobody told y'all today, tomorrow, and yesterday that they love y'all, know that I love you for the P.E.G Podcast. My man Stevo the Rapper love y'all. And look, stop crying. All right, it's hard work out here. It said it's hard work for a pimp. It was hard. Look, if it's hard for a pimp, it's hard for us, right?
It's hard work.
Look, Steve Rapper's like, it's hard.
I haven't slept in 2 days.
Man, tell him, man. Look, my boy got bags on his eyes. He ready to keep going.
I haven't slept in 2 days.
Hey, man, when you do go to sleep, you gonna crash hard.
Oh, yeah.
Real talk. Look, we love y'all forever. And look, continue to replay this until you get up out your seat and motivate yourself. And we're going to see y'all again at the P.E.G Podcast. We love y'all. Peace. Let's go.
All love.
All love, man.